guys, welcome to KMH, the new era on the channel. I'm excited for this first video. It's about where, trust me. Today we're looking through the rise of the champion Max Verstappen Grand Prix from Bahrain all the way through to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, where he managed to secure victory on the final lap of the Grand Prix. What a fairy tale. What a fairy tale indeed. But without further ado guys, let's get straight into it. As Max Verstappen kicked off his season in Bahrain with a second finish. Finishing second, I don't know why have I said it like that, but without fastest lap as well. Moving into the Imola Grand Prix, I think that's the circuit name, the actual thing is called Imola Grand Prix or something. I just didn't know how to pronounce it. He came first but without a fastest lap. Then moving on to the Spanish Grand Prix, any F1 drivers out there who play the game, it's a horrible drag. But Max Verstappen managed to get fastest lap and finish second, which is pretty impressive. Then going to Portugal, he came back at least. He finished second and he did not get the fastest lap. Then we go on to Monaco, where he came He came first, he didn't get fastest lap, but he did good. He came first, but without fastest lap, which is annoying. No, it's very impressive to come first in Monaco. Azerbaijan Grand Prix, he DNF'd. And then the French Grand Prix, he came first with the fastest lap, securing the max amount of points you can get in an F1 race. Moving on to the Stymir, I think that's how you say it. It's somewhere near Germany. He came first, but without fastest lap. I'm sorry if I butchered the spelling, I probably have. Moving on to the Austrian Grand Prix, where he came first with fastest lap, again securing the most amount of points you can secure. You didn't see that, you didn't see what I just put there. Then moving on to the British Grand Prix, he DNF'd. If you know that incident, it's very, very memorable actually. Hamilton, just an horrible, annoying person. And that wasn't Max Verstappen's fault in any way, shape or form, in my opinion. Moving on to the Hungary, he finished 9th, which was a bit disappointing. I didn't really research the race that much, but yeah, off par in that one. He didn't get fast lap either. Moving on to the Belgium Grand Prix, he finished first without fastest lap, but he got his points halved. So did Hamilton. So it must have been an incident between those two. So Hamilton got I think it was like 12.5 points, but I don't exactly know where he finished. No, Verstappen got 12.5 points and oh my god, I butchered this. Hamilton got 7.5 points, where Max Verstappen got 12.5 points. So you can kind of work out where they finished. Moving on to the Dutch Grand Prix, he came first in his lovely hometown. I'm not joking, I don't know where it was, but in his home country, but without fastest lap. You didn't see that? I'm sorry. I've just done a lot of planning for this and that. I just need to execute it. Anyway, moving on to the Italian Grand Prix, where DNF'd because of Hamilton. Well, I think this was kind of his fault. Anyway, I'm a Max supporter, so it obviously wasn't his fault. Anyway, moving on to the Russia Grand Prix, where he came second, overtaking Lando Norris. Poor Norris, you probably deserved to win that, but without fastest lap. Moving on to the Turkish Grand Prix, where Max came second, but without fastest lap. Then moving on to the USA, he came first, but without fastest lap. You can tell we don't really get fastest laps very often. Moving on to the Mexican Grand Prix, where he came first and did not get the fastest lap. I've whizzed through this, but I've still got a couple more to go. I'm sorry if I've whizzed through it way too quickly, but if I were to sit here and talk about it for like 5 minutes of each race, we'd be here for at least a couple hours. I just can't be asked to work it. Oh, anyway, moving on to the Brazilian Grand Prix, where he came second without fastest lap. Then going on to Qatar, he did the exact same thing. Then going on to, no, he did not. He got fastest lap in Qatar. But then now moving on to Saudi Arabia, very, very controversial when Hamilton decided to ram into the back of him, basically, which I just thought was a bit stupid. He's going about 50 miles an hour. Of course, he wants to overtake you. He's not just doing that to take the out of you. But yeah, he came second, but without fastest lap. But Abu Dhabi is where he secured the victory on the final lap of the race. The safety car with Ad should have stayed. Apparently, should have stayed until the final. No, should have stayed in till the end of the race. All the unlapped cars were allowed to unlap themselves, and yeah, he won. Very good, and Hamilton got very salty. But he did come first, and he did get fastest lap. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I know it's a little bit rushed. I've talked for 5 minutes non-stop. Very, very fast, I'd say. I've got to get through 22 races. I'd say if he's got fastest lap, DNF, first, second, third, whatever. Or ninth in some cases. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video,